Hello, strong people. Week 9, day 2 of off-season work and back rehab, I guess, still. It is press day. I usually have a day off in between Monday's workout and Wednesday's workout, but I pushed back Mondays to yesterday, so no day rest in between. That's okay. Yesterday's lower body, today's upper body, so no max effort. Main movement today. Instead, the main movement is axle close grip bench. So I'm pretty excited about that. I don't bench with an axle all that often, but I almost like it more. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know if that's real. But I'm excited to do a little bit of a different variation. I've done about every bench press variation under the sun the last 2 months. So this isn't all that different, but I'm still excited to do something a little bit different. So it's sets of 10, 2 sets of 10 and a set of 10 plus. So probably not going to get super crazy heavy. I'd like to get 315. I don't know if I can do that for 3 sets in a row and a plus, or 2 sets and a plus set though. Plus the actual weight is slightly different, so it's not gonna be exactly 315. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever feels good. So don't want to talk too long. I'm going to get warmed up and see what we end up hitting. Hopefully something okay. Hopefully I can arch my back a little bit. I haven't tried to do that yet since the low back injury, so maybe it's fine. I don't want to push it if it feels uncomfortable, so may end up moving to a feet up style bench Larson press, but I'd prefer not to, so we'll see what happens. But let's get warmed up and then worry about that as we go. All right. Every time I set up my phone, it's always crooked. Whatever. So, press went pretty good. Heavier than I thought I was going to get it. I swear, close grip bench, I feel more in my chest than my triceps. I don't fully understand why. I just don't get. I've always heard that close grip is tricep dominant. I don't get that. Because think about this. We shorten the range of motion on bench, by using a block or whatever. We shorten the range of motion, and that's a tricep because it's the top of the lift. So if you're lengthening the range of motion by bringing your hands in and coming down deeper, that's chest. Same thing if you're wide. It's going to be triceps because if you're super wide and your chest is puffed up, you're just doing that. That's a tricep extension. So why does going in target tricep more? I don't agree with it. Am I overthinking that? I really want someone's opinion on that. But that's whatever. It was a good press day. Got up to 318 is what that was. So 298. Yeah, 318. So not mad about that. I either make something look easy or it doesn't really go. So that's why I feel like all my sets of 10, 12 are, it looks like I'm sandbagging a little bit, but On free weights, maybe I am, just because I don't have anybody to pull it off of me. I know I have safeties, but still. All right, I think I have 3 sets of 8 on this. Wide grip, overhand lat pull downs. 3 sets of 8 instead of 8 plus, I think. So I hope I made this heavy enough. Oh, God. I think that's heavy enough. Could be wrong. Let me fix my pants. I'm wearing like 3 layers. 4 layers, I guess, if you count the big jacket. But that innermost, like Under Armour cold gear layer always slides up. It's really annoying. I don't really have much to talk about today. Usually I have a day in between to exist and live a normal life. But didn't have that. Oh well. You know what I am excited for? We're having Cajun pasta for dinner. I think so. I think it's Cajun, like a Cajun Alfredo. I got some turkey sausage, turkey smoked sausage, which I prefer over regular sausage. I think it's just better. But I also have andouille. I've never had andouille sausage before. I don't necessarily want, I wanted like an authentic Cajun Alfredo. So I wanted to get andouille sausage, but sausage is so fatty and just higher in calorie. So that's why I got the turkey sausage. So like, I want to at least try the andouille. Is there anybody from Louisiana that watches this? I want to know if what I'm saying is right. Everything I watch, you know, those big Cajun cooking videos, it always seems like you guys have some sort of andouille sausage. So I hope I'm representing you guys well. All right, do another set now that my pants are all hiked up to my belly button. Ooh. Oh God, that's heavy. That feels very heavy right now. But in a good way. I don't know if I'll be able to get a plus set. Yeah, better idea. Well, maybe not better idea, but different idea. Big old drop set. So I'm gonna do this set. This next one's just a regular 8, set of 8. I'm gonna, give myself a minute break, whatever it is. And we'll bust out as many as we can with what's on there right now. Strip off a weight, do what we can. I haven't implemented drop sets in a long time. And I don't know why I don't. I think since I struggle, or at least I think I struggle with muscular endurance, the high rep stuff. I think that's a decent way to improve that. Generally speaking, working high reps is going to improve that. But, if I'm only getting 8 reps here, for this exercise, I wouldn't say that's high rep. So if I can do like 6 or 8, and what I have here, strip off a weight, do another 6 or 8, strip off that, do, another 6 or 8. That's a high rep set, I'm building all that lactic acid up, the blood to my muscles. So in my head, it makes sense to do more drop sets since I'm not good, at that endurance, muscle type, slow twitch, whatever you like to call them. Fast twitch, I try to be very explosive. So can never be too explosive. It's not true, but you know, like if you're too explosive off the floor on a deadlift and your back and core can't support that, you're gonna end up looking like a dog taking a dump where it's all like arched over. That's what you're gonna look like if you jerk the weight off the ground and the rest of your body can't handle it. So being too explosive can be a thing, as long as, you know, if your body's unable to support that amount of explosiveness. So I definitely suffered from that earlier in my lifting years. Hopefully not so much now. All right, let's talk more lifting. That may have been 9. Oh, my nose is stuffy. Beanie's coming off. What a mess. My back was so sore last night. Not sore, I guess. More just tight. So I had the massage gun and worked out some of the sore spots. Thanks to my wife, she always does that for me. I appreciate it. And then I popped my hip. I do that thing like where, you know, if you go to the chiropractor and they like bring one leg over, put your other leg back. So now you're like corkscrewed and they're like on your hip. I do that. And I got one, like the first side. Oh, it sounded like I just punched a 2x4. That thing was so loud. Felt a lot better afterwards. Felt like a little release in my low back, glute, hip area. Felt good. I gotta do that every now and then, because if you've ever watched my videos, my overhead press videos, squat it's a little bit harder to see on, especially if I'm doing box squat. But I'll try to keep the story short because I got this set. But I always sway. I sway a little bit once I'm locked out on overhead press. So it doesn't really happen that much on strict press, but if I'm push pressing and it's heavy, I get up and I think I go to my left. You can see me a little bit, like I'm putting more weight on my left leg. It's pretty noticeable in really the heavy ones. So if you go back in my OSG qualifying videos and look at my failed 400 double, for that first one, I am way on the left side. Like it's very noticeable. And I think that has to do with me when I broke my leg as a kid. Because this leg, it healed a little bit different. So my foot goes out slightly. And because it's, maybe my one leg shorter than the other or something, but it messes with my hip a little bit. Especially if you watch my deadlifts too, my right foot is pointed out more than my left. So that bothers my hip. When I'm pressing and I sway like that, I don't know that I can help it. I don't know. I don't know what to do to combat that, because it's just, might just be the way my body is. There's got to be a way to strengthen my hips. What I thought about doing recently, I'm talking way too long. What I thought about doing recently is put like a hip circle on around my knees to more activate my glutes. Because the hip circle forces you to push your knees out a little bit, which in turn activates glutes. So I also want to do that it's a combination of low back and upper hip. Right where they meet is where the irritation is. So if you can have strong glutes to combat your lower back kicking in, you're probably going to avoid injuries more so. And you need strong glutes. You do. All right. All right, no more talk. Just drop set time. Okay. Last one. Oh, God, I almost dropped that on my foot. Okay. I like it. All right, I'll talk here in a second. All right, well, I really wanted to record my next thing here, circus dumbbell rows, because this is my first time I've actually gotten to use this new dumbbell I got a few months back. I'm talking fast because my phone's about to die. It's too cold and it's draining the battery, so I'm annoyed, but I'm going to try to charge it if it comes back up to, if it comes up to, you know, whatever. It's like dropping rapidly, so I'm going to talk real quick and be done. So, good session. Back is toasted, chest is toasted, tries are a little bit toasted, not as much as chest, but that's okay. So, until next time, go out, get strong, stay strong, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.